Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Sagittarius. All Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Sagittarius in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Sagittarius, please. First, we're going to get the underlying energy, then we'll get the overall energy, then we'll see what's at the bottom of the deck and bring it all together. If this is your story, then this is your message. But the first thing I want to do is I want to talk to you about some meditation that I was doing before I began your reading. So I went outside to eat a snack in the sun because it's such a beautiful day today here in Maine. It's finally starting to get warm outside and feel like spring. I really feel like we're into spring now. It feels so good. So I was outside having a snack and I saw a butterfly, a little orange butterfly, and a firefly chilling together on a branch of a little tree. And they were sitting together and it looked like they were talking to each other. It was so adorable. It was so cute. And it was so peaceful. I just saw these two little peaceful critters, like these creatures, sitting together in the sun, enjoying the beautiful day. And I was thinking about it. That's beautiful. So I came in and I wrote down all my thoughts because this is what I got. It was like, these two creatures are both very different. You get the butterfly and the firefly, but they were hanging out together in the warm sunlight. You know, the firefly lights up at night, but I guess during the day they got to do something, right? So this one wasn't lighting up or anything. It was just chilling with the orange butterfly, and they were sunning themselves and like sunning their wings and just enjoying the day. And the sun is warm and bright, and it represents harmony, happiness, creativity, peace, life force energy, good times, etc. It's really good energy, you know, like the sun card in the deck. And so we can learn something about enjoying life from this little scene here. Maybe we could take this as a symbol for hanging out with your friend on your day off, or just sitting in the sun, enjoying your life in peace and quiet, harmonizing in a way that creates a very chill vibe, even with people who are very different from you. These two creatures are very different from each other. They don't really have a lot in common. I guess they both have wings, right? They both enjoy the sun, but they both found something in common here. They found some common ground. They share this peaceful moment together because why not? There's no problem. So then I heard, don't start none, there won't be none. Like, don't start a problem and there won't be a problem. You can share the sunlight. It shines on us all. The sun shines for everybody. There's this idea of acceptance and being very relaxed around people who are very different from you. Not just tolerance, but something more than that. It's like being really cool. And the forest is for all creatures. And yeah, nature is for everybody. The sun shines on us all. Making space, there's this idea of making space or giving space or sharing space with someone who is very different from you. But both of the people involved, both of the creatures are reciprocating the same chill vibes and peace and acceptance. And then it was like, namaste. The spirit in me recognizes the spirit in you. The light in me, the divine in me, etc., recognizes the light and the divine in you. So these two peaceful creatures were sharing a space, and neither one of these creatures is a predator. One is a butterfly, which is symbolic of like an evolved being. So somebody who's gone through an evolution, no longer a caterpillar. So like this, the symbolic representation of evolution. So this, to me, it was like an evolved being of the air. One of these, like you could be an evolved being, and then you're hanging out with your friend. Your friend is like a firefly, which is a creature of the light and the dark. The symbolic significance of this is like these two have very different skills and very different purposes, very different symbolic representations, but they were coming together. This creature of evolution, this evolved being, so this ascended being, somebody who's already gone through the evolution process, is now hanging out with their friend who is a creature of the light, who brings light in the dark. Because a firefly, like a lightning bug, lights up at night. It brings light in the dark. It's very enchanting. It's very magical if you've seen fireflies. So to me, that was where the stream of consciousness kind of ended. So it was like this evolved creature. You see what I'm trying to say, right? I'm trying to make sure I'm articulating this. So maybe I don't need to repeat myself again, but I'll just say it one more time. It's like there was this ascended, evolved person or creature who's already gone through an evolution process, who's already evolved and transformed spiritually. And then they're getting together and they're sharing space with a creature of the night who happens to be in the same place at the same time, who brings light into the darkness, who lights up the night. A creature of light and a creature of evolution coming together, having a conversation, sharing space. So it's like you and one of your friends, you're very different. It's almost like you're two very different people, right? You have very different backgrounds. You're different animals. You're different creatures. You are different bugs. But you both have wings and you both have a purpose. And you're coming together and you're sharing the space in this beautiful sunlight energy. It's very peaceful. And you're having a conversation. You're sharing energy about, I don't know what were they talking about? What would a transformed, evolved being talk about with a creature of the light who brings light into the darkness at night? Sharing the space, sharing the light, sharing the warmth of the sun. So that's what I had for you. Okay. And so the underlying energy is one where we've got the King of Cups here with the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Cups, and then we had the Queen of Wands come out with the Ten of Wands. King and Queen of Cups and Wands are very different. And what's at the bottom? We've got the Emperor, and on the split we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's just tap into the cards. What are the cards talking about now? Because we do have a very difficult energy here, but we do have a completion. Yes, okay, we have the end of a difficult cycle. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. And we do have the World card as the overall energy. So I feel like somebody is straightening out their life. Somebody is coming to a place of acceptance where they're going to be able to feel a lot better, even though it's been hard, it's been dark. We get the Fool card here and the Nine of Pentacles going towards a much lighter, brighter future. See the light, the yellow in the background of both of these? We've got the black and the dark here. It's like heavy weight. There's a weighing down, a very heavy energy in the dark. But here we've got the light and the dark. In the background here we got the yellow. It's getting a lot brighter. Some kind of difficult situation is coming to an end and changing for the better. Okay? Somebody's getting a handle on a situation. Somebody's taking charge, taking control, laying down the law, putting some structures in place, putting some guardrails in place, and going towards something new here. Queen of Swords. A lot of people involved. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so some decisions that have already been made or that are about to be made to walk away and to start something new. So something comes to a completion, something comes to an end for something else to begin, finding out the truth about something, and there's a new love here as well. All right, so I was just told that this reading needs to be shorter than the one that I just did. I did a Leo reading. It was like really long. There's the Magician, the Judgment. There's a lot of mixed signals here. I feel like this is a relationship between two people who are very different, who want very different things out of life. Who else had this King of Cups, Queen of Wands dynamic? Was it Libra? Somebody else had this, where we had a very passive, kind of soft, gentle man or gentle masculine with the King of Cups, and a very determined, bold, outspoken, dominant, feminine Queen of Wands. And they were not getting along at all. And they were breaking up. And it was like, couldn't have happened sooner. You know what I mean? Like it was necessary. Maybe it was Capricorn. I don't remember. I'd have to look back. You can look at other readings, I guess. So somebody there. So I feel like there's a similar energy here where this has been weighing very heavily. And I feel like it's the King of Cups in this reading that's making some changes. Making some changes for the better with the Wheel of Fortune. Expansion, acceptance, taking control. Somebody is definitely taking control of the situation in order to sort of get past what's been a very difficult moment. Something did not turn out the way that you wanted it to. Something was very difficult. Somebody feels a lot of regret and remorse for the way that something happened. But then there's this need to just kind of say, okay, you know what? Shit happens, life happens. I have a better emotional understanding of myself and others, and it's time for me to get past these blockages. Somebody feels blocked, like they can't do or say what they want to do or say. There's something that they want to do that they can't do. And there's a lot of just disappointment between these two people. I feel like over here we've got this masculine with the Emperor, the masculine with the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiter. That's your energy, Sagittarius. That's Jupiter, and it's Sagittarius and it's Pisces. There's the walking away. There's the Pisces, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands again, ending something in order to bring something to completion so that you can start a new chapter. Somebody wants to just start a new chapter. They want to leave this behind. They want to kind of get over it. Like they just want to stop participating in this. They want to get over it. They want to get through it. They're determined to bring this to an end. It's coming full circle. It's the end of a cycle here. Especially with this Queen of Wands coming to the end of her cycle or whatever, the Tower. Yeah, okay, contemplating making a huge decision. Contemplating breaking up. Contemplating, like, some kind of conflict that you had. There was a breakup here. There is a fight. This is weighing heavily on this Queen of Wands over here. She's really going through it. Both of them are very disappointed. One of them over here seems like they're taking charge, taking the lead, coming from a place of stability. The other one over here feels a little less stable. The Queen of Wands on this side, she feels like she's really actually very angry and very volatile at this time. She has moments of volatility where she just goes off. And I feel like there is a lot of like perhaps health issues or financial issues on this side. But there's the Ace of Cups. There's a new love. And it's like both of them. There's the Ace of Wands. I was just going to say both of them have a new beginning in their own way. So we have the masculine on this side and the feminine on this side. It looks like the feminine is really worried about certain things. There's a lot of depression here. There's a lot of like oppressed, weighed down, blockages, can't see the way forward, contemplating some kind of breakdown, breakthrough, breakup. You know, it's very difficult. There's a conflict here. She's really trying to think her way through it. I think she's upset. I think she's angry. And she's trying to figure it out. But there's a new love here as well. And then he's over here. He wants to increase. There's an increase of power. Some kind of good fortune, things changing for the better for him, taking charge of a situation, walking away, and also there's a new sense of power, a new sense of passion, a new sense of exciting adventure. I think these people are going in separate directions. I think the King of Cups is still looking at the Queen of Wands, but she's looking elsewhere. I think the King of Cups, if he keeps pursuing the Queen of Wands, he's going to be disappointed. Not all is lost. I think that there's still kind of like hope for the future in this. I just don't see, it just seems like she's walking away and he's also walking away. Like he has to acknowledge that she's walking away. And so he's like, okay, well, things are changing. It's out of my hands. Feels like fate. It feels like destiny. And so I think he's just passively accepting that this is what's happening. And she is just actively finding a way to figure out her own situation. Like she's trying to straighten out her life because something terrible has happened. Like they've broken up or it's the end of a relationship. Something is coming to completion here. It's coming full circle. Anything else on this side? Yeah, he's made peace. I feel like the Emperor, King of Cups, masculine over here, he's meditated and made peace with us. Like he's okay. Like he's actually fine with this. Whoever this is, he's okay with it. This is actually very good for him. So you decide which side of this you're on. I feel like this is like King of Cups is somebody who maybe in their masculine water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a man, but it's showing up as masculine. Queen of Wands over here doesn't have to be a woman, but it's showing up as feminine, but she's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so this could be you, but I'm especially getting, yeah, Aries and Sagittarius, but also, we've also got Taurus, very heavily, Libra, Pisces on the side, Aries. So, yeah, I just feel like this King of Cups character over here is actually made peace with this, is actually totally okay with it. Maybe even ghosted or just like cut off his energy or just stopped. He's stopped feeding into it. I think he's still thinking about her in some ways. He still has feelings for her, but he realizes there's nothing here for him and he wants to go towards something new, and he's actually going to be okay with that. There's Jupiter and Libra here. Like, he's balanced. He's fine. Like, I feel like he's very stable and very secure. And he knows that he's got to go. Yeah, there's the High Priestess. Like, he's moving in silence. He's stopped communicating. He's gone cold, or he's gone quiet. He's contemplating this. He's meditating on it, but he's actually at peace here. Like, he's okay with this. There's acceptance on this side. Okay, cool. So he's fine with that. He's just like, all right, well, if you're going to go, you're going to go. I mean, I'm not going to try to stop you. She's working on her financial independence. She's learning something's like, I think she's keeping secrets, or yeah, there may be a new love or a new lover. The Magician, there's a Page of Cups. She's manifesting new love. Page of Pentacles. King of Swords. She's really focused on money, but also there's a new love here on her side. I do feel like she's younger, or there's an important lesson that she is still kind of learning. She's not quite as stable or as secure as the masculine in this situation. She feels like she's at a disadvantage. She feels like she's being held back. Something's weighing her down. She can't move. She can't do what she wants to do. She feels like breaking free or breaking loose. I feel like she's the one that's initiated the breakup, or I gotta be honest, like, I feel like she's insecure or like angry or pent up. There's a lot of pent up rage or emotion. Or now, I love a good Queen of Wands. I'm not here to bash the Queen of Wands at all. I have a lot of fire sign in my chart. I sometimes identify with the Queen of Wands very, very closely. She's bold, she's courageous, she's generous, she's charismatic, she's very friendly, loving person. She's very warm and big heart, you know. But she can also be kind of catty, okay? She can be like contemptuous. She can show disdain. And I just feel like she's in a really bad mood right now. She's like not happy at all. She's worried. She feels oppressed or weighed down, and she wants to break free. She wants to get free of some kind of thing that did not turn out the way that she wanted it to. It was not what she wanted. It's not what she expected. She's not happy with it. And I feel like the King of Cups over here is like, okay, whatever, if that's what you want to do. And she's like, really? You're just going to let me go? Seriously? You don't even care? And he's like, well, I care about you, but if that's what you want to do. And she's like, you know what? I'm sick of you. I feel like she wants him to like fight for her attention or something, or chase her, but he's not going to. She's like, fine, then I will leave. It's very stubborn. They're both very stubborn and very prideful in this energy right now. I just feel like it's, this is a very odd couple. It's very like opposites attract. It is not the same as the nice little butterfly and firefly who were hanging out. This is not a peaceful situation, but maybe these two can find some peace. Like they don't have to be enemies, right? Like I don't see a Five of Swords here. I just see that maybe they're not lovers, or they're not, you know, they don't have to be enemies. They just don't have to necessarily be together, I guess. She is just on a tear. Knight of Swords. I feel like she is very intelligent. She's probably very educated or knowledgeable. She may be an expert at what she does. She's very skilled. She knows what to do. She's very, like I said, very intelligent. There is communication here, but like she's in an argumentative frame of mind with this Knight of Swords over here. She is very hasty, bossy, and like she's going to go for what she wants. Oh, here's the Four of Pentacles. What is this? I feel like she's been holding back. It's hard for the Queen of Wands not to speak her mind. It is like physically uncomfortable for her. Ooh, she's getting money though. That's what it is. She's going for this money. She's just going to prioritize money right now. She's just like, yes, there's a new lover. Okay, but here's the Page of Pentacles. She's learning a new skill in order to make some money with the Magician. And she's just totally focused on money right now. Ten of Cups, the Devil. Wow. So there's a lot of mixed emotions here, a lot of mixed signals about this. She's realized that this long-term commitment has been a really negative attachment. She doesn't want to be codependent anymore. It's very confusing. She's confused about what her calling is. It's like she's trying to figure out who she is, what she wants to do. She might even be kind of young or like younger or young-ish or just kind of immature or inexperienced in that there's something that she feels like she wants to do or say or whatever, and she can't just do or say. So she's just going to go for like getting some money. She has a new opportunity here. They both do. But I feel like she's the one that's initiating this. She's the one that's walking away. And then the King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune over here, he's like, okay, well, things are changing. I accept that this is my fate. If it's written in the stars, if it's written in the Akashic records, that this is the way it's supposed to be. I do see that it's bothering him. He really was very hurt by this. He blames himself in many ways. He's like, yeah, I guess I'm just not the right person for her. But then he makes peace within himself, like really quickly. Like he's come to a place of acceptance. It didn't take him very long to accept that she's left. And for her, she's like, I can't believe he doesn't even care. I can't believe he's not following me. And he's just like, well, that's just not who I am. So, okay. She's like, all right, well, yeah. She's going to go get money, though. I feel like she's got a lot going for her. Like, this was a good relationship in many ways. There were so many things to be grateful for. And on the outside, she might look like she's got it all together, but she's deeply unhappy on the inside. And she needs to go find what she needs to find. She needs to get what she needs. And there's the Page of Cups. It's like very sensitive, very emotional. There's the King of Wands. I was wondering, yeah, see, this is what she wants. She wants her King of Wands. She wants a real compatible lover. There's the King of Wands. Do you see that right underneath the Magician? She is manifesting her true partner. She feels like, you know, this was a good relationship in many ways, but what she really wants is the King of Wands. And I think the King of Wands is coming to give her this offer. I think this is a new lover. Her King of Wands is her new lover. It is a much more compatible relationship. They have a lot more in common. They really understand each other a lot better. He knows what she needs. She knows what he needs. She's getting an offer from this other person, this other man. And it's a much better match. It really just is. So she's going forward towards this new thing. She's receiving some kind of a gift. She's getting some kind of money. She's saving her money. She's going to invest it and share it in the right way, I guess. But yeah, this is what she's going towards. And it's sad in many ways that this is over, but this is the way it's going to be. I feel like this King of Cups Emperor person on this left-hand side over here was a very good partner in many ways. There was a lot of stability there. He was trustworthy. You know, it's just, I don't think that they were truly compatible in the end. I think that they were meant to be together for whatever reason. They learned a lot from each other. They had certain experiences together that they were meant to have. But that was it. That was as far as it was going to go. And at some point, I think the Queen of Wands realized something about herself, about the situation, whatever. And I think she met somebody new. I think she met a true match. King of Wands here. It's so funny. I should have said it out loud. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit the table. I should have said it out loud. I should have said what I was thinking. She's looking for her the Queen of Wands is looking for her King of Wands. For her true match. For the man who's going to be the kind of partner that she really needs. And here you have it, this new love. He's offering this Ace of Cups to her. There it is with the Four of Cups. You see that? Offer. You see what I'm saying, right? With the page, the 4 and the Ace. The symbolism there of the offer of the cup, giving the cup. She's getting her cup filled elsewhere. You know what I mean? So that's what she's manifesting right now. New love with a true match. So this could be you, or it could be vice versa. Take it as it resonates. It's a general reading for Sagittarius. So if you'd like personal details, we could do a personal reading, but that's what I've got. So I'm going to get some oracles for you, okay? How am I going to lay this out? I'm just going to put this stuff right here. Yeah, we'll just go like this. We'll just put it right like this. Yeah, she's found somebody else. And she feels like, yeah, this is her true match. And she just wants to go forward and be with who she feels like she's meant to be with. And, I mean, who can blame you for wanting to be in a true match? I feel like this has been... Honestly, I feel like there's like a secret love going on here. It's behind the scenes. You know, if you know, then you know that this is for you. If not, move along. You know, you can move on, carry on. But somebody wants to figure out how to be more financially independent so that they can go towards this new lover who seems to be much more financial. Yeah, we got the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Strength, which is Leo. So there has been tension and stress in a 3-sided relationship. There's been competition. The King of Cups is like, I'm not going to compete for your attention with, you know, this character over here is, it could be a father, like a husband or a father figure. Like there could have been a 3-party situation here where she was married to this one and he's like, I'm not going to compete for your attention. If you want to go towards a new love, then go for it. I don't care. And she's like, I can't believe you would just let me go like that. We're obviously not compatible. Because I feel like the King of Wands here, this Strength card, Leo type energy, would not put up with that. I don't know. It just seems like he is definitely competing for her attention right now. Yeah, he's like, there is like, he's been hitting on her. He's been taking action towards her. And there may have been behind the scenes stuff. Ooh, wow. I don't know. There's Earth sign energy, Capricorn and Taurus as well. Wow. So, yeah, there's a powerful love connection here, and she's feeling it, and, like, there's a conflict between the heart and the mind. It's difficult to make a decision. She's struggling to make this decision. She doesn't know what she wants to do, really, but she kind of does know what she wants to do. So, I think she's trying to figure out, yeah, here's the 2 of Wands. It's like he is making plans to come forward towards her, and she is not sure where this is going yet, but she's moving in that direction. Because there's I feel like there is like a soul tie between these two. I feel like they can't help it. They are so magnetized towards, yeah, there's the 9 there. Yeah, it's like coming to, there's the Ace of Swords right there. A true match, true compatibility. And there's big, huge changes happening surrounding both of these people on this side of things. So, yeah, I just feel like I said, there is a soulmate connection here coming in for this one. She's still kind of not sure exactly how this is going to work, how it's going to happen, what's happening, who, you know, who, what, where, why, when. The details are not quite worked out yet. But that's happening. It's right here. That's what I see in the cards. So there's the star, the future. They're planning for the future to be together. These two are magnetized to each other. Like the anodes and cathodes of a magnet, the positive and negative polarities of a magnet. They can't stop thinking about each other. They can't stay away from each other. And I especially see the King of Wands is making moves towards the Queen of Wands. And she's not sure where this is going. And yet she's going in that direction. Like, it's hard for her. Like, I don't want to say that she's just out here, you know, giving it away to just nobody. You know what I mean? She's not giving her attention away to just a plain old nobody. This is like an Ace of Cups type situation. This is like a big deal. This is like a true match. This is like a magnetic attraction. This is so strong. It's like undeniable. But yeah, there is a certain kind of, there's been some sneaking around. Okay. That's what we've got. It's, yeah, trying to get away from something, trying to get away with something, trying to manifest this new love relationship. And I feel like the King of Cups over here is like, okay, well, that doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really affect me. I think he felt bad for like a minute. Like it bothered him at first when he first figures it out. It bothers him. But he already knows with the High Priestess. He's kind of very intuitive. He's psychic. He's the King of Cups. There's a psychic ability on his side. He's creative, artist, musician, whatever. He's very sensitive. He already knows. And so, you know, it's sad. There's a lot of regrets. I think there's some regrets on both sides. It did not work out. The expectations were not met. And so, you know, that's what I've got. So let's get an enigma. Let's see, what time is it on the clock? 29:59, 2959. All right. So, wait, 2 plus 9 is 11. 5 plus 9 is 14. 11 plus 14 is 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. It's the Chariot. So there's a determination to move forward. The Chariot is important. Cancer. I've got Aries. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got Pisces, Sagittarius. I've got the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. More Cancer, Scorpio. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Sagittarius and Leo, but also Aries. Water signs again, and then we've got Gemini and Virgo as well. So one enigma card. I know I said I was going to make this one shorter, but who knows? Let's just go with it. I don't know. If you're still with me, thank you. Leave a like if you like what I'm doing here. I'm just going to do it anyway, though, okay? So I hope it resonates for you. I'm sure it resonates with whoever it's meant for, okay? We've got the ear. The ear represents listening, hearing this, listening to the message, and it's a portal opening up as well. This is the underlying situation. I've got 818 here, 8 and 18. You see that? The lungs is like the underlying structure of a situation, what's beneath the surface. So you're listening to what's beneath the surface. You're open to hearing what's beneath the surface here. And then we've got the moth, number 23. The moth represents cycles, life cycles especially. So a cycle is coming to a close. Some kind of thing it's a big deal with the World card. It's coming to an end. It's coming to a close. I just heard coming to a theater near you. So, okay, is this like a movie? It's like a movie. Yeah. All right, so let me get my little fact sheet over here. Where's my sheet? My little piece of paper, just to make sure I get everything. Number 8 is necessary, a gift, the underlying structure of a situation. So yeah, somebody's giving somebody else a gift, or this is a gift. This challenge is an opportunity. This situation, there is something important here. Giving of gifts, or somebody is gifting you something. I don't know, self-awareness, the gift of self-awareness. But yeah, it's the underlying structure of a situation. This is what's going on beneath the surface of whatever the situation is. And then we've got the ear, a portal, listening, empathy, and equilibrium. I think the King of Cups is very empathetic. I think he understands. He's like, yeah, you're probably right. There's judgment. Yeah, seeing things from both sides, both point of views. It's like somebody can see things from every point of view. He's like, yeah, you two really are made for each other. Like, look at these two. I feel like the King of Wands initiated with the Queen of Wands, and she really liked it. And she really was appreciative of the attention, and it made her feel really good. We've got the water sign and the duality. Yeah. It's a balance of opposites, an equilibrium of opposites. Like I said, the positive and negative, the anode and the cathode of the battery. They are charged and magnetized, and they're coming towards each other. She's disappointed in the King of Cups, but I think her expectations may not have been entirely realistic. So she's going to get what she needs somewhere else, I guess. That's what I'm getting. This is what these cards say. So, yeah, you already know this, or the Temperance. Yeah, Moon in Sagittarius, patience and psychic ability. You're just waiting. You already know. Somebody already knows. The King of Cups character already knows. So whether that's you or the person that you're dealing with, he already knows. He knows what's going on. And he's like made peace with it. He's like, it's okay. There's a water sign here. Somebody's got water in their chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be important. Very empathetic. And then there's the waxing crescent, which is like an increase of power. Somebody's psychic abilities are increasing, or their empathy. They've got an increase of empathy. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups is like increase of emotional understanding, emotional intelligence. Perhaps this taught the Emperor character, this masculine over here, this husband figure, you know, it taught him something. It taught him about empathy. It taught him how to understand. And yet, he's still going to let this happen. He's letting it go. He's like, yeah, you two really are meant for each other, you know? You two deserve each other. I don't know. It doesn't feel spiteful. He really doesn't. He feels really mature. Like, he's like, yeah, you know, it didn't work out, whatever. And it feels like he's actually kind of excited for the freedom to be released. Like, he was never going to initiate the breakup himself, but once she goes ahead and does it, and see, that's something that would be so frustrating to the Queen of Wands. You don't initiate, you don't take the lead. And he's like, well, that's just not who I am. I'm a passive, soft man, and gentle and kind and loving, but the King of Wands is definitely not that. He's the opposite. He is take charge, kind of forceful, kind of a bully, maybe a little mean, aggressive, you know what I mean? Like, he's a good guy though. He's loyal, he's solid. Like, I feel like both of these characters are kings. They're both solid, stable, loyal, you know, trustworthy people, but they're very different. They have very different approaches to life, approaches to relationships, you know. Okay, let's see. What else? We want some tea leaf today. Okay, let's get some tea leaf. Any tea leaf messages? We've got triumph over troubles and obstacles, stepping into a new experience. Yeah, I feel like everybody in this situation is stepping into a new chapter, a new experience. Triumph over troubles. You may see an eagle, okay? There's an eagle here. Somebody is definitely not skipping leg day, all right? Okay. Can we get maybe a couple more tea leaf cards? Thank you. We've got April. So that's this month. We're coming up to the end of April, but you could have a birthday in April. Somebody could have a birthday in April. It's also Aries and Taurus season. So Aries or Taurus could be important here. We've got the skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Yeah. And then we've got reconciliation. Okay. Anything else? Something on top. We got problems to be resolved. A distant friend is thinking of you. Beware of great pride. We were talking about that at the beginning. These two are very prideful. Both of these people are stubborn. Someone new is entering your life. Pay attention to your work. Karma, you will reap what you've sown. Solid foundation, success with effort. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Temptation will test you. Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. A wish will not be fulfilled. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah. And birth or conception of a child or enterprise. And then we've got fair woman, blonde person with blue hair, or yeah, well, maybe blue eyes, blonde hair. You will be shown the way. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem, money or property through inheritance, windfall, or a promotion or something. Money coming in, protection from a powerful friend, good advice from a wise person. Okay, so basically it's just confirming and clarifying, like, pay attention to your money. You've got a lot of money coming in. You're stepping into a new experience. Somebody is leaving your life. Somebody is coming into your life. All right? And let's see. I'm going to get, to close out, we're going to get a closing message here with the Archetypes deck, the Wild Unknown Archetype, to confirm, clarify, and close out the message for Sagittarius today, to highlight anything we may have mentioned or to mention anything we may not have already, to just sort of bring this to a close, put a cap on the reading, and close it out. Okay, so if that's interesting to you, stay tuned. I will be reading from the book. We will learn it together. I have not memorized this deck yet. All right, so one closing message for my Sagittarius, please. And it is the ocean. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the mountain. Two very different energies. So the ocean. And I can't help but notice it fell on this side over here, on top of the King of Cups and the water, you know, this water here. So the ocean is like Scorpio energy. And I'm going to read from the book, What Does the Ocean Have to Say? Number 35. Let me look at the clock. 39. I had 3911. 3911. So, okay, let's just read. Number 39. No, 35. Yeah. The unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. Yeah, stepping into a new experience, stepping into the unknown. There is a secret here. We did have that moon card. We do have the skull. So there's reconciliation as well. So it's like, I feel like if there's been a conflict, it's going to be solved. You're going to reconcile, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get back together, does it? I'm not sure. You can resolve. I feel like it's being resolved. With the World card, some kind of situation is coming to a close. You're getting closure on this. It's being resolved. Anyway, let me just read. Stepping into the unknown. Stepping into a new experience. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. It's kind of like giving High Priestess, too, what's beyond the veil. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. When it's light, this archetype represents deeper than deep, big dreams and discovery. When it's dark, it is subsumed, drowned, polluted, and unpredictable. If you'd like to go deeper, you can read Shakespeare's The Tempest or Géricault's The Raft of Medusa. The ocean displays every emotion without shame. To witness its glassy moonlit surface and its unforgiving storms is to know the full spectrum of the human experience. Study waves, touch their surface, get in the water. No matter where you live, each drop is part of the whole. The ocean is in every tear. I'm hearing Cry Me a River. Also, it's like the water. You may want to spend some time near water, maybe visit the ocean. Take a vacation, visit the ocean, spend some time near water. Contemplate the depths, the deepest, darkest depths, discovering something there. Okay, I'm going to let that resonate and just reverberate out into the wild unknown. And yeah, so we get the lungs. It's like that's what's going on beneath the surface. You're hearing about something, heard it through the grapevine. I'm hearing a change of plans. The visitation here, somebody coming to visit, or there's a sudden change of plan, unexpected change of plans. Telepathy. Yeah, there's a psychic connection. There's communication. Like communication on a deeper level. I feel like these two have a telepathic. Yeah, there's a cycle, the beast. Okay, I have to leave it there. These two may have a telepathic connection or something. The messenger. There's, yeah, being a message, bringing down a message from a higher power. Doing the work of doing the work of a higher power or being in alignment with that. Being the vessel for higher power. So this is a big change that's occurring. It's a cycle, though. The tides come in and the tides go out. All right, I need to leave it there. That's what I've got for you today, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.